So, my engine fell off. Yeah, you heard me right, that happened. The engine fell off. Let's talk about it. So, I'd love to say this was a slight exaggeration, but technically the way I see it is, yes, the engine did fall off. I was driving back from a wedding and nothing major, no potholes, no nothing, no bumpy roads, and I sort of felt like a clunking sound, and I felt clunking go under my feet where you are, the camera now. Barely, but something didn't feel right, nevertheless. It was like whirling on like coasting, so in gear coasting, you'd get like a woo. I tried to record a video at night, so I'll play that now. Here. So that was the noise it was making, and then it progressively got louder as I was driving back. I must point out, I was about an hour away from home. Yeah, I was about an hour away from home, and I got off the motorway and I drove the back roads just to not put as much strain on the engine because I thought something's not right, but I need to get home. Like, I'm still driving, but I need to get home. So and it was late, it was like 11 p.m. So I got off the motorway and I started driving back. And then as I was giving it power, I started getting a thudding noise, a juddering noise, and it was pitch black. I couldn't really see much what was going on. So I just got home, parked it on the drive, had a look under the van, couldn't really see a lot because it was, like I said, by the time I got back, it was midnight and it was dark. And I just went to bed, and then I got up the next morning, and this is what I seen. So I'm going to show you what it looks like now. So before I show you exactly what the engine looks like now, here's a video I recorded the following morning, because right now, at this point of recording this video, it's not the following morning. So I recorded a video of the engine to send to my mechanic, and this is what that video looks like.
So, this is our problem. The engine looks to be falling forward. If memory serves me right, it should be further up. Dipstick isn't normally that far down, and you can see here how it's sort of like resting on the casing. And like, I don't think it's supposed to be on this pipe as much, but it definitely feels like it's fallen forward. So to me, the belts look like they're still on, maybe. But this is what, I don't know if you can see it through there, where the engine is dropped. Like, to me, that's dropped. This bit here has dropped. It shouldn't be below this bar. And that is, I don't think that's a mount. In terms of, that should be resting on this strut, in the sense that I don't think that should be resting. Sorry, I don't think that should be resting on this.
So I want to give you a timeline of events of what's happened since I recorded that video. But as you can see, the engine is clearly fallen about 6 to 8 inches, maybe even more forward. When I recorded that video, I didn't know what was wrong with it. I just knew that the engine didn't look right and it wasn't in the right place. I could clearly see that. I'm not a mechanic, but I knew that much. So after that, I then I spoke to a mechanic. Mechanic ordered me a part. He couldn't get to me until later that day. So he said, I'll order the part now, otherwise we won't be able to get it. So I had to drive to Slough. Picked up the part from TPS Volkswagen part suppliers in Slough, because they were the only place that had the engine mount. That was the closest place who had the engine mount to us in Bristol. So picked up the part, and then I bought it back, and then the mechanic came around later that evening, and it got a lot worse. A lot worse. And basically shredded. The whirling noise, we think, was the cam belt being shredded, the edge of the cam belt being shredded. I don't know how much you can see. You might just have to take my word for it. But this new cam belt, that I had put on 6 weeks ago, or whenever, remember when I had the when the van broke down the first time, I had the big service, put a new cam button, and now that's gone, so that needs to be replaced. So that's where the van is at the time of recording this video. So like I said, at the time of recording this is what the van is in, the state the van is in. However, it is planned to get fixed. I've already got the engine mount and I've ordered with the mechanic, and I've paid for the cam belt kit, the timing kit basically, which is the cam belt and timing things, I believe so, something like that. That's bought and paid for. I just haven't, it's just not been fixed yet because the mechanic hasn't had time. But it's happened, I'm trying to see the positives in it. It's happened at a good time. Well, there's no such thing as a good time, but it's happened at a rather better time than it could have, because it's Tuesday and I go on holiday to Spain tomorrow with the family on Wednesday. So the plan is it's all going to be fixed, and while I'm away, and I'm going to come back to a nice working van. Touch wood, famous last words. Touch some wooden fence behind you. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to record anything in Spain. I'm going to just use it as a nice family week holiday, downtime. So, but by the time you see this, I would have been and come back from Spain anyway, because I always record the videos a couple of weeks in advance, just to give me that buffer time to get them out, get them edited in case anything happens, like I need to take a week off. So you'll see this the week after I come back from Spain. But yeah, you will anyway, because I'm not going to end the video here. I'm going to YouTube magic it, and it will be a week later, and hopefully this van has been fixed. So I'll see you in a week. Hello. It has been a fair few amount of weeks. How long has it been since we've been on holiday? About 2 weeks? 2 and a bit weeks? Yeah. 2 and a bit weeks? Almost 3. Yeah, so it's probably been about 2-3 weeks since I filmed the first part of this video. Because there's just been a lot going on. I know you've seen the day in Future Ventura, which was completely unplanned and like spontaneous, shall we say. And I know it's been a couple of weeks since you've seen me on the channel, but I'm back after having, well, a week off. Not really a week off, because I filmed loads of content. I've just not had any chance to put it together because it's just been manic. But the good news, what I'm waffling about to is getting to, the van is fixed. The van is back on the road, and I'm here to explain what happened. To do that, I suppose it'd be best if I pop the bonnet. Oh, cheeky. Let's get you up there. Right, engine's back where it should be, I think, for now, I suppose. Famous last words. So what actually happened? So yeah, the engine mount broke, which caused the engine to drop in place, which I think I've already told you about. It's been 3 weeks since I filmed the first part, so I'm just guessing. So with that, a bolt in the engine has snapped, and all that had to be done, and it got done a couple of days before we got back from Future Ventura. So the van was on the road when we got back. What also happened was where the bolt had snapped and the engine had dropped, it chewed through the cam belt that we had replaced on the big service when we did that. So that all had to come back off and do that again. So yeah, the cam belt, I think it is, timing belt, whatever it is, I don't know, had to be redone again because that was chewed to pieces, which I've actually still got. And what prompted me to finish the video was I found the belt. And the waste is calm as well, so that needs to be plumbed in for both the future shower and the sink. So yeah, there's lots of things that need to be done. I also started this door, which I want to get finished. I'll give you a little sneaky peek. Spoiler alert, it looks crap. So that is being done, and yeah, it's sort of just ticking along these check boxes now because I want to get stuff done because we want to go away in it, hopefully in the coming few weeks. But that's the update, really. Yeah, I just finished the video on the van. The van's back on the road, and today what we are doing, we are cleaning out the van, getting it all clean, sorted out, hopefully giving it a good clean. We're about to do a big tip round, me and Danielle, because we are cleaning out this car that is absolutely disgusting. This is Danielle's. Yeah, so we're cleaning that car out because that goes back tomorrow. We're giving that back because Nissan are just absolute wasters. And basically, long story short, so that car's going back. So we decided to 2 birds, 1 stone, clean out the van. We got to clean this out, do a tip run, come back. Then we're gonna wash it, hoover it, wash this van because this is filthy. This has not been washed for a while because I've been working on it. And then yeah, might spend the rest of the day working on the van, doing some bits. Go to B&Q, pick up some wood to finish this door. Once I finish this door card, I can then start building the kitchen, which then means I can start putting the plumbing in. And yeah, and then I've got the roof lights to put in as well. So all is go. So there will be plenty of weekly build videos coming. They might delay, not delay, but you might see some of the stuff I've done in the van on trips before the build videos actually come out. So they are coming. But that is the update. So yeah, this is us finishing, getting the van back on the road. The van's back on the road, and we're good to go. We've cleaned out the van and the car, and we are first. I have ish. I said ish, and we are heading to the tip now to dump off the copious amounts of rubbish pulled out from Danielle's car, and then we need to go on a little hunt for some sponges because we need to get our fireman on and wash the car before it's inspected. So basically what's happened is, long story short, we were gonna finance the balloon payment of Danielle's car to keep it for 4 years, and spread that £17,000 final balloon payment over the £15,000 over 4 years. And we agreed to it, and then the Nissan finance company kept messing us around. Basically, they couldn't process it because they were overrun, and they kept sending us nasty emails saying that we owed them 15 grand when it was like, well, we've agreed to refinance it with you. So we said, stick up your butt.
Have the car back.
Have the car back. So someone is coming to inspect it tomorrow and collect it, we think. We're not really sure, are we? So we said, scrap it. We'll just give the car back. And because, as you may or may not know, we've decided to go and leave the UK in a couple of years' time. We only really need a car to last us a couple of years. Well,
we just don't want to be paying that finance, do we,
whilst we're away? Yeah.
It is like, about
£400 a month it was, yeah.
Which is fine, but if you're away, you don't want to be paying that for a car that's sat in a driveway somewhere.
Doing nothing, yeah.
So we are giving it back. So everything was meant to happen. It happened for a reason, didn't it?
It did, yeah.
They messed us about, and then we were like, actually, it probably isn't.
Works in our favour, yeah.
Back anyway, and then we're just going to go and buy a car outright. So
yeah.
We aren't paying £400 a month for a car. I can save that for travelling.
Exactly. And we need a car to last us a couple of years. What about a Kia Sorento? That's quite nice. So we're clearing that out. Someone's coming to collect it hopefully tomorrow. So we're doing all the necessary bits to get it all clean and tidy. And bear with I, because I need to find my phone and show you my ID. Hello, my love. I should have got this ready. I'm so sorry.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So that's us at the tip. Dump all the stuff, clean the car, but after this we're going to a supermarket because we need to get sponges. Le sponge, because we need to clean the car. Goodies acquired, sponges acquired. My lovely assistant will show you now. Oh, I put my mirror in. We've got some sponges. We've got 3 of those bad boys because you never know how many you're going to need.
I'm really upset that they're not the shape that I wanted them to be.
You wanted them to be the curvy shape, didn't you?
Yeah, they're like round.
The classic, yeah. I also picked up some Dash Shine and some bug remover spray.
Vinegar.
It probably is, yeah.
Ingredients. Yeah, alcohol.
Well, the vehicles are clean. There you have it. we didn't film any of it. We didn't really even get each other wet that much, to be honest, which is a surprise. There she is. I just got to do inside the cab, which I'm going to do now. I'm going to leave the back of like the living area. I'm not going to clean because I still got loads of building work I'm going to get done over the next week. So literally no point cleaning that. But she looks gleaming. This one's gleaming. How you doing? Do you have anything to say? Anything to say?
No.
She's being shy. But yeah, both vehicles clean, ready to go. And that is the end of the video. I'm worried that this video is going to be more about cleaning the car and not the engine falling off. But it is what it is. That's a little life update. We're back to weekly videos. I missed last week, had a week off. But yeah, lots of stuff to come. If you watched this far, thank you for listening to me waffle. The van's back on the road again for like the 400th time. Next week will be an adventure video. And then we move. So, yeah. She stopped dancing. Next week will be an adventure video. And we'll be back to normal things, hopefully. But as always,
Love you, bye.
make sure you like and subscribe. Love you, bye.